Hello, this is Thomas out from NormalMarketTrends.com, and welcome to another video of tips and tricks using Rapidminer. Full disclosure, I do work for Rapidminer, and I'm using Rapidminer version 6. So if you don't have Rapidminer version 6, I would suggest that you go to our website, rapidminer.com, and download it. Okay, today we're going to talk to you a little bit about a new feature that is in Rapidminer 6, which is the application wizard. We will be unrolling hopefully more of them as the versions increase. But what the application wizard is just essentially 4 little use cases that we tend to come across all the time, and allows people who are relatively new to advanced analytics to start dragging in some of their data and doing some predictive analysis right off the bat. And as simple as 3 steps and under 5 minutes. So let's take a look at this. When you load up Rapidminer version 6, you get this nice little GUI display here. You can create a new process, open one that you've been working on. Heck, you can even check out some tutorials that are in here as well. But today we're going to go check out the application wizard, and we're going to talk a little bit about churn. Okay. You can see here, these are typically the 4 use cases we tend to run across: direct marketing, predictive maintenance, and the ever-famous sentiment analysis now. And today we're going to talk a little bit about churn. Churn is typically the process or the analysis that you want to understand which customers are going to be leaving your product or about to leave your product based on historical data. So if we were just to come over here and click on this, we're presented with another screen to either load in demo data, which we can do, or actually open up a data file. If you have a spreadsheet or a CSV file, you can actually use that. And there's a couple of little things to know that before you put into this, how you want to use the spreadsheet. This is all meant to have small data sets. You can use large ones, but it may bog down the system. But you just want to use it just to get a smattering and understanding of what it looks like. So in this particular case, we want to use a data set about people who might be growing beards, if you're interested in understanding shaving techniques and things of that nature. Very standard demographic data. We have some names, their ages, what area they're located are, urban or rural. Do they like to do facial maintenance? Are they high maintenance, low maintenance? A couple other demographics information on sales and whether or not they grew beards, and whether or not they're growing a beard now or not. And one thing you need to know here is that you can actually mix and match. You can put in data that doesn't have any missing fields, that has missing fields like this. These are the people that are new people. You want to know if they're going to grow beards or not. This is what you're going to find here. So what Rapidminer does is when you load this data in, it presents you with the churn column here. And what you do is you select the column that you want to know, that you want the model to train on and ultimately predict on. And in this particular case, you select growing beard, which is what we want to know. You come over here and you can see that, okay, well, there's missing values here. That's fine. Rapidminer has a process that'll extract those and predict those. Come over here and you say, oh, I'm selecting the growing beard column, and the positive class is yes. So I want to know which ones are going to be growing the beards. Click on Take Me to Results. And in about a few seconds, you'll get a nice little dashboard here. So these are the people that are going to be growing beards, the people that you want to understand. Right here, these are the ones that are predicted with confidences of 100%, all the way down to 96 and 80%. So this model, based on this data set, has about an 86% accuracy. These are the top candidates. You have a nice little decision tree down here that says that the most important root of the decision tree, or the most important variable determining whether or not people are going to be growing beards or not, is if they have facial maintenance. If they're very high, they're going to probably grow beards. If it's low, then it depends on how many beards they grew in the past and so forth. Come down over here, you can see that the most important predictors of growing beards are facial maintenance and beards in the past 6 years or so, as well as gives you a nice little lift chart here to show you that 80% of the people, if you capture them in this confidence level, you should be able to prevent them from churning. So that's great. You can use your own data. You can run a quick analysis using these application wizards, and you can start doing some advanced analytics within under 5 minutes. If you like to tinker, this is all the nice stuff on the outside. If you want to know what's going on underneath the hood, you can do that as well with these application wizards. You can come over here and click on Process. Show me the process. And this is what it is. This is what that process looks like under the hood. You see over here we have a bunch of stuff coming in, a bunch of building blocks or typical workflows, and you can actually manipulate this if you are more Rapidminer savvy. If not, you can probably give us a call and we can chat with you about this, on how we would go about and deploying this for your needs. But anyway, this is Thomas out for NeuralMarketTrends.com. Thank you again. Hope you enjoyed this little tips and tricks video on using one of our application wizards for Churn.